Arirang Special. At Arirang Radio, new content is being created every day.
This is our Wednesday guest, Prince and Chunyoung of Ghost 9.
Hi guys. Radio Clock is the best.
Yeah,
Definitely.
what a pro.
Yes.
Yeah.
When it goes on the air, listeners from all around the world tune in to Arirang Radio.
You guys can chill and feel the groove, the vibe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everything.
You wrote the lyrics too?
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics.
Wow, impressive.
Wow.
I can't wait to hear it.
Oh, sorry, I have no scary story.
Listeners around the world interact with Arirang in real time and enjoy their time.
This song makes you feel refreshed just by its title. This is NCT Dream's Parang, Blue Wave.
The awesome power of radio waves. Just like waves, the radio waves of Arirang have been spreading further and further across the world for the last 20 years. 3 leading hosts of Arirang head into the field. What kind of Arirang spirit will they encounter? Arirang Radio's 20th anniversary special, Wave to Wave, Part 1, Radio Wave to K-Wave.
Hola a todos, ¿cómo están?
This is Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. Ashley, the host of Radio Clock, arrived here with a sense of excitement. In the famed land of soccer that gave birth to Messi, Ashley was, by chance, drawn to the sound of music. It's tango. Tango, which soothed the loneliness of immigrants, was born right here in Argentina. Led by the dancer on the street, she also learned the steps for a bit and enjoyed a moment of tango. But these days, the young people here are into a different kind of dance. Port Madero, a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, this is a popular spot for dancers who love K-pop.
Wow, so it's freezing today and it's 9 a.m. but all these people are out here dancing to K-pop. I hear like 7 different K-pop songs at the same time, 7 different teams in different areas dancing.
People practice dancing here while watching themselves reflected in the building's glass. They say it's a popular location where you have to compete for a good spot.
You guys are always here in this area?
Yeah, this area is common from like all the fan dancers in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and everyone and every group dance in one of each kind of mirror.
Yeah.
We call those like mirrors.
Mirrors.
But yeah.
In recent years, K-pop has taken Argentina by storm, and the culture of covering the choreography of idol groups has been all the rage.
Kind of reminds me of my trainee days, being super passionate and loving K-pop so much.
Ashley is also the leader of Ladies Code, which debuted 10 years ago. To her, these people who love K-pop were even more special.
Are you Ashley? Yes. Are you a fan? Nice to meet you.
I watch Fighting.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa. What are you doing here?
I'm here to enjoy K-pop like you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so
Watching
crazy.
you guys dance. It's so cool.
I listen to Ladies Code. I really love the Rain and Galaxy.
Oh,
I think I'm the #1 streamer of the
Really?
Galaxy.
Oh my god, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
He's very good.
Meeting a fan on the other side of the world.
Yeah. I designed it.
What's the name? Wolf Crew. You designed it?
Yeah.
Whoa, so pretty.
Thank you.
Wow, Wolf Crew. Wolf
Yeah.
Crew dance. Wow, nice. Have you heard about Arirang Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know about Arirang Radio?
I am subscribed to the channel in YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. I love interviews.
Interviews.
I love interviews.
We gotta have P1 Harmony one day.
Yes.
Have you heard of Arirang Radio?
Yes.
Show hands. Who knows Arirang Radio? ¿Conoces Arirang Radio?
Yes.
Oh. I'm a DJ at a show called Radio Clock. Radio Clock, so yeah.
Fun. What's it about?
Fun.
Reaction.
More soul, please.
Of course.
I just interview K-pop stars, like K-pop idols. We do a lot of stuff, but yeah, my
Good.
show is like a TV/radio show. So if you have time, listen.
1, 2.
Arirang Radio.
Ashley is moved by their youthful passion. With heart in her mouth, it's now time to go meet a regular listener of Arirang Radio.
So I'm on my way to meet Paula right now. It is 9:30 a.m. and I'm like nervous and excited at the same time. I can't wait to meet her.
The look on Paula's face says all about how much she wanted to meet Ashley.
Welcome.
Gracias.
My house.
Gracias.
You too. Oh my God. It's you're the best. I love you.
So excited.
Visiting a listener's home is a special experience for the host as well.
Welcome back. Hope you guys
Julio,
enjoyed this
mucho gusto. Oh, novio.
Stacy.
Oh my
won,
gosh,
but
watching
you can get a
radio.
wrist brace to help until you get
This
it
is
checked
live.
out. And Jennifer
Oh my
Danza says
gosh.
if your wrist hurts,
When I work, listen to radio is a great company for me.
Oh.
Usually I watch The Wonderful Jeju
Ah.
because at 9 and 10 I
Yes,
have
yes,
a
yes.
meeting and I
had the
start
pleasure of
watching
driving in
Wonder of
solo
Jeju.
around
For
Korea,
my show,
driving
it's
around
from
this beautiful
3. For you, it's 3 a.m. Very
yeah.
late.
I was on
Bad.
WOJ8870@gmail.com.
Paula is a regular listener who enjoys K-pop through Arirang Radio.
My name is Paula Rochon. I work at a business research investigation. When the pandemic start listening more because the home office, the radio was a great company for me. My favorite thing of the radio is music, shows, interviews, and a lot of things that the content so rich, for me.
She especially became a fan of Ashley when she covered the dance to one of her songs.
Hey, it's you. It's me. It's you. It's me. Think about you. Think about you. Think about. Oh, ready? Feedback, feedback, feedback. Child.
2, 1. 이런 내 모습은 처음인 것 같아. 조금 낯설은 기분이.
Paula first fell in love with K-pop 13 years ago and even leads a cover dance crew now.
난 기다려 feedback. 늦지 않게 해줘. Always thinking of you.
When I saw the video, I fall in love because the song was perfect, the concept was perfect for me. You are so perfect.
Oh my God.
I saw it. I want to be like her. I want to dance. I want to sing like her, and it was an inspiration because I saw that. And I say I want to make something like that. Like feel I'm an idol like you.
I mean, that's how I started too. I started by making dance covers
Dance
on
covers.
YouTube like 15 years ago. because I wanted to be like an idol too, secretly, deep down. And then, you know, I was able to debut as Ladies Code, but it makes me happy to hear that because that was our goal, to kind of represent all women around the world.
Yeah.
And to hear you say that makes me very happy.
Paula, a 15-year-old girl who admired everything about her, worked hard and grew up. And now she has a second job.
Sorpresa! Do I do that? Yeah.
Her second job is leading a K-pop cover dance crew. Now she performs for a fee. They are quite popular and even performed at big events several times.
Found myself with K-pop. I discovered new skills. I knew a lot of people, friends, and make crazy things that never was in my mind that I can do it, that things. But it's life for me, K-pop, because it's my life.
What about the team members who perform with Paula? On the day of their K-pop dance practice, Ashley decided to give them a surprise. Paula also agreed to keep quiet. They were all fans of Ladies Code as well.
Oh my God, nice to meet you. Hello, good to see you again.
But it's kind of hard because, of course, you do like a translation of English and then Spanish, so it's kind of hard, but we try.
In response to Ashley's unexpected appearance, they also put together an impromptu surprise of their own.
I can't believe it. I want your skincare, please.
Soy mala en verdad, la chica mala siempre me dirán. Bad girl, bad girl, bad, bad girl, aléjate de mí por hoy.
Bad girl in Spanish.
I wish I could speak Korean, like to say everything okay. But it's trying, we're trying so hard.
Thank you, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much for coming and for the surprise, actually.
Yeah,
So
sorpresa!
My name is Ornella and I'm working on a bank. K-pop is actually like a way of expression. It came to my life in a really hard time. I was in high school and I had a lot of like bullying, so I thought that I should keep myself like in silence for a long time. So K-pop helped me to actually embrace myself and like start being the real me, like with all this creativity and music. Like actually music is my life.
I am Rochi and I work as a TikToker. It means a lot because to me I love that all of the K-pop song has really a deep meaning. Like they have a story and I love how they develop to the chorus, so I love that. And I don't think there is so many music that does that. So I think that's why I was so attracted by K-pop. The first time I heard one song, I was like, wow, it has a story, it has a character development and everything, and I was like, wow, that is so cool, and I just love that.
How could K-pop change the lives of South American teenagers? Ashley wanted to seek answers from a professor of Korean studies.
My name is Maria El Pilar Alvarez. I'm professor in Argentina. I teach about Korean studies. And I think dancing is the key point of the K-pop fandom here. You know, we have a culture that we always dance. We dance in, you know, when they go to watch a soccer game, the people are even dancing when they have like political manifestations. So I think it's a culture that we always dance. So this is why I think they like a lot the choreography and the aesthetic of the video.
They had gone beyond merely mimicking K-pop and incorporated the Korean wave into their culture.
Human rights related to the dictatorial regime. These days it's very, very popular. It's growing a lot, the K-pop fandom in Argentina. There are more and more events. They are organized just by the fandom. And also because of this kind of Hallelu boom, there are other kind of Korean things that the people start to like. For example, K-food and K-dramas and movies, they are very popular here.
Coincidentally, on the opening day of Argentina's largest event, Technopolis, a big event related to K-pop was held, namely Korea Festa. With over 3,000 attendees gathering at the venue, the hottest event was the K-pop cover dance contest. 19 teams that advanced from the qualifiers set the stage for their ambitious performances.
My name is Delphina. I think some years ago it was like super weird, like no one knows it. It was really weird. But now like a lot of people knows what K-pop is, and I think like every year like the public, the fans are bigger and bigger and bigger, and you go like to an event like this and it's full of people, like you can't believe it, so it's great.
Along with on-site performances, the event was streamed online in real time to over 2,000 people. Ashley also took part as a judge.
Gracias para invitarme, and I'm very excited for today. Hi team, everybody!
The contest has finally begun. As a radio host who promotes K-pop, experiencing their reimagined culture was a wonderful and amazing moment for her. The stunning performance was the result of their hard work, and their passion for K-pop was more than visible. The Korean Cultural Center of Argentina has been holding K-pop cover dance contests for 14 years. In the heat of the action, which gets hotter every year, they see firsthand the potential of the Korean wave and the importance of the media's role in spreading the news.
My name is Boa Han. I'm director of Korean Cultural Center. I believe that the role of media is very important for promoting Korean culture and sustaining its popularity. In this context, I think platforms of media like Arirang radio need to keep doing what they're doing. I think they act as a kind of ambassadors, showcasing all the different aspects of Korean culture to everywhere, to everybody around the world.
It's been a while since Ashley felt so popular.
Fans of Argentina made me really feel like a K-pop star, like a superstar, and I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to make a comeback and come here and feel the love again, because it really made my heart like burn with passion and love.
Moreover, it was a valuable experience that deepened her sense of Arirang Radio's role and her responsibility as a host.
Korean culture, Korean music, Korean beauty is being loved by people all over the world, and here in Latin America, Argentina. It makes me feel like we have to work harder, as Koreans to make better things and make Hallelu spread even more. And I hope that, Arirang Radio will be able to help with that too.
Arirang Radio keeps local correspondents all over the world who work together and share all kinds of news.
Okay.
Hwang Jinhee, the correspondent in Argentina, also recognizes the value of her work.
National Kimchi Day. This is amazing.
Hot topics are infinite.
Now for today's issue now, it is time to connect with our Buenos Aires correspondent in Hwang Jinhee, who appears to be connecting with us from a bar or something. Good morning to you. Where are you located right now? There's a nice neon sign.
Hi, how are you doing? I'm in my studio, a little studio where I create content because today is a special day.
Well, Jinhee, we're going to talk about this interesting story that we've heard with Kimchi Day, right? I understand that Argentina is also going to be celebrating Kimchi Day come November 22nd this year. How did Argentina come about deciding to designate that day as Kimchi Day?
Well, Argentina, as you mentioned, has a national Kimchi Day. It's November 22nd. And it's the result of many years of promoting kimchi and Korean food by the Korean Cultural Center. And Kimchi Day is celebrated in return for the social and cultural contributions of Korean immigrants to Argentina.
She recently witnessed the status of Arirang Radio as a platform that triggers the Korean wave.
Recently, I uploaded stories in my Instagram asking my fans as whether they listen to Arirang Radio, and yes, they answered me saying that they do. Almost 1,000 of my followers listen regularly to Arirang Radio, and some of them, or many of them, asked me about how to listen to Arirang Radio. So, I share the account of Arirang Radio in Instagram, on the link in YouTube. I just feel I'm really honored to have the opportunity to do this as Korean myself, to be a bridge between Korea and Latin America. So I'm really grateful to Arirang Radio for giving me this opportunity to do that. So let's go, fighting together for a long time in the future.
20 years ago, before Arirang Radio was founded, it was not easy to share news about Korea in real time on the radio. That is why SJ, a leading host of Arirang Radio, is more committed to his show, Korea Now. Because he gets to share news on Korea with listeners around the world every day. That very same SJ arrived in the UK.
Now this is the heart of London. We have the Westminster Abbey behind me, Big Ben on the right of me. Of course, England at one point has spread all across the world. And now we have the K-Wave, or Hallyu, spreading all across England. We'll find out today how far has the K-Wave or Hallyu spread here in this country.
SJ also came all the way to the UK to meet a listener. And the meeting place was the 171-year-old Victoria and Albert Museum.
James?
Ashley!
What's up, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you
So you're
too.
James.
I am James. You want to know the SJ?
I mean, I'm sure there's other SJs. So this is the Victoria and Albert Museum that you found out through my show, Korea Now.
That's right. Yeah, you told me all about this. It's all about the Korean exhibition that's here at the V&A.
And so you basically just heard my show and said, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I mean, you talked about saying you introduced what the exhibition was all about, and got me very interested. And I thought I should check it out. I'm here in London. Let's go see it.
All right, show me, man.
So my name is James Chan. I work at the London Stock Exchange Group, and I work as a trade operations. So after listening to Korea Now and finding out about the exhibition and learning about the Korean culture which it represents and what it was unfolded into the exhibition, I felt really interested to go and see what the exhibition was all about in London, since it's here on my doorstep.
Man, so like a historic museum like this place has a Hallelu exhibition.
That's crazy, right? I mean, it's talking about its history, and talking about all that it has, and now it's got South Korean history as well.
Man, I can't wait to check it out, man.
It's amazing.
Beginning in September of last year, this exhibition called Hallelu, the Korean Wave, sold out tickets every single day, despite requiring a separate fee of £20. James, who found out about the exhibition through Arirang radio and actually visited to enjoy Korean culture, says that the experience is very special to him. That must be why James looks happy while he guides SJ, who came to meet him after hearing the story.
You know what these are?
I think that the sticks, aren't they?
That's the fan sticks.
Fan sticks, right.
You know, it's crazy how things evolve, because back when I was first watching K-pop, listening to it, they used to do balloons, right? And so each group had a different color. So I was a big fan of a group called Baby Vox, and they used to have pink balloons that we used to shake. Well, you got now aespa. Where's Blackpink?
Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation. How do you know that was Girls' Generation?
Girls' Generation, the big man.
That's Blackpink right there, man. That's my group.
Amazing.
That's my group right there. I think this is EXO.
You got Mamma Mia up there as well.
How'd you know this? Wait, so you know just by looking at the stick?
Then we have bits about Old Boy.
Oh, Old Boy's one of my favorite, man.
It's a classic.
I'm telling you, the ending freaked me out, man. It freaked me out. I must have watched it like 3-4 times. Still freaked me out.
It's a great twist.
SJ was also impressed by the exhibit because he could casually discuss Korean culture and history with James.
Oh, that's crazy. All these stuff are like exactly the same.
It's an exact replica,
as what it is, because you see like all the Korean, like Clorox and stuff. They got some underwear.
It's even got the bulb, you know.
Oh, that's flickering, right? Yeah. That's crazy.
How are exhibits like these planned?
My name is Rosalie Kim, and I'm the curator of Korean art and design at the V&A, and also the lead curator for the exhibition Hallelu, the Korean Wave at the V&A. Younger audience was coming in to see the Korean objects, to see the Korean gallery, and they were recognizing objects that they saw in K-dramas, whereas the older audience were more interested in their history but had a hard time understanding what Korean pop culture has become. And so this exhibition came about as a way to bridge the two audiences and address and showcase contemporary culture from South Korea, but also use the same objects to dive into Korean tradition and modern history.
Content that doesn't stop with just watching, but also makes room for mutual enjoyment.
The superstar.
Superstar.
Actually, mate, have a go.
All right, here we go. Ready? Who's going to start me off? Trainee, here we go.
What SJ and James felt was that waves end up creating more waves.
A superstar, Shay, superstar. Amazing job, SJ.
That was when they experienced that this was the power of culture.
My name is Klaus Fassbender. I'm German. I'm an independent consultant. I'm currently visiting London. Now, it's a brilliant exhibition. I really loved it. I think it's very timely. Of course, the Korean wave is already known, but I thought it's great to put it all together in one exhibition and show a bit the history of this amazing development of the country of Korea in the last 50 years. The miracle of the Han River and coming to now the Hallyu wave, which is going around the world. Fantastic.
My name is Seung-hae Sun, and director of Korean Cultural Center.
I think it is a really thrilled moment to collaborate Arirang Radio, because now many people just listen the programs of the radio through the internet, smartphone. So all over the world, just the people who loves Korean culture and Hallyu just use the app and website and just listen and then share the Korean information, especially from Arirang Radio. So it is right time to share more just various programs of Korean culture.
Just as easily as encountering Korea in the middle of London, James's love for the Korean wave also began naturally.
So, what was it about Korea that you really started getting into, like the food and like all this sorts of cultural stuff?
So for me, it started off watching Parasite, the movie Parasite, of course.
So it was recent then?
It's quite fairly recent, yeah, just before the lockdown. Of course, it had a few shots of the Korean food, and that really got me hooked into it. Looking at the Korean drama, the Korean film, the language, the food, and of course the music.
In that regard, even the well-decorated Korean market looked different to SJ.
And like some of the Korean drinks as well that's on offer.
So you actually go shopping here?
Oh yeah, I really do enjoy coming here, buying a few of the Korean snacks, the Korean food.
It wasn't just a place of buying and selling. It was a platform where people who loved Korea gathered to enjoy the culture.
Yourself when you're here?
I personally enjoy the kimbap they have on offer here. So they have things like beef kimbap or chicken cutlet kimbap.
Chicken cutlet? Where's the tuna kimbap? That's like the most popular one, right?
I think they're so popular they sold out.
They got chokbar. You ever heard of chokbar?
I have heard of chokbar, yes.
They actually got chokbar.
They sell it by the trays.
They got chokbar here in London.
It's almost like a corn dog.
Like corn dogs.
SJ realized once again that his job was to play the bridging role as well.
So do you guys enjoy Korean food?
Yeah, we really enjoy Korean food. 한국 음식을 좋아해요. It's tasty Korean. 맛있어요.
The K-Wave was already flowing in the UK.
It's like a virus. It spreads very quickly, and then it's like it goes from ear to ear, and everyone finds out. And then, for example, like we sell the ice cup now as well. Before we didn't sell, and then suddenly we sell a lot. So I think it's like the way it spreads, from ear to ear,
For SJ, meeting James allowed him to share his thoughts, and he was left with a heightened sense of responsibility.
It was like meeting a friend. I felt like I've known him for such a long time, and I think that's the special thing about radio is so much more intimate than, let's say, television, and you're able to get to know your listeners. And knowing him through radio and then actually meeting him, it's like meeting a close friend that I've known for such a long time, and then coming here to England to meeting him, and it was just a special moment.
For James, meeting SJ made him rethink the role of Arirang Radio.
I think Arirang Radio has a great platform, especially on its YouTube and its free websites that you can listen to, and especially since it's all in English as well, so English-based. So it gives the audience something that they can listen to whenever they have free time, and be able to learn of the Korean culture that they may not have learned about before, or bring something new to them into their lives.
Korean culture has spread all over the world. Determined that the Arirang wave must continue that enormous wave, SJ sets forth once again.
All right, so we're in London's King's Cross station right now. We're going to be meeting one of our listeners in Chris Rhodes. We're in London. He's over in Leeds. It's going to be a 2-hour and 10-minute train ride. Hey, it's far away, but it's going to be fun meeting our listeners, right? So, Chris, we're coming for you.
The road never traveled is accompanied by fear and excitement, like meeting people for the first time. And SJ is running towards another person connected by the wave. Wave to Wave, a special documentary celebrating our 20th anniversary. Part 2, Wave to Arirang Family, is coming soon.
from here. First time together. She's joining.
We will be meeting inspiring listeners who met through Arirang Radio and formed family-like connections.
Anymore.